It was my 8th grade year in September. That's the time of this story. Me, my friend Lane, and this other dude we used to call our friend, his name was Emilio. Supposedly, who knows if that's even his real name? So the three youngsters, all three of us, we made a plan to go hang out with our friend. His name was William. And let me just say, damn, this dude lived really far away at the time. So we get close to our friend's house, William, and from a distance, we see three people playing basketball outside on his driveway. I recognize two, but I didn't recognize the other one, and I didn't see William with them. So Mr. Emilio sees that there is three people standing on William's driveway, and for whatever reason, he thinks one of them is his friend named Jury. These three people then turn around and look at us pretty strange. So after Intelligent Fella 101 yells Jury, these three dudes start walking towards us, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty scared. I thought these dudes were gonna kick my buttocks. So after these three youngsters came up to me and Lane, and thankfully they didn't kick our butts. After they came up to me and Lane, they told us that supposedly Emilio stole a PS3 from one of these dudes. So that's where my Left 4 Dead went. So while Emiliano was on his GTA escapade, these dudes were on the other complete side from where he was at. These dudes were away from the road, across the trail tracks, while Emilio was on the other side of the trail tracks, the other side of the road, and the Burger King parking lot. So you could say they had quite the distance. So after they started chasing him, we decided to go and tag along to see what would happen to our dear friend Emiliano. So hopefully he wouldn't get his butt kicked. And also, our friend wasn't even home. Even though Mr. Intelligent Fella 101 stole my Left 4 Dead, I actually felt kind of bad for him, because he was about to get his butt kicked by not one, not two, but three people. Tell him, LeBron. All three of these dudes were chasing after Emilio, but primarily the guy he stole his PS3 from was the one that was in front of him. Me and Lane were behind them, not trying to get too close. And then on the route that we were going back, they were going on the way to my house. Like I said, they were on the route to going to my house, and I didn't want three people kicking someone's butt in front of my house. You know? And you know what's the one thing that I'm glad that happened? That it never happened. They didn't actually jump him in front of my house. Mr. Emilio had a lifesaver. The road was helping him be saved because the road was busy that day. Well, you know what, man? It's busy every day, but this road really saved this man from getting his buttocks whoop-hassled. I tell you what. So after all of us got to around where the area where me and Lane lived, he was really gone. He was nowhere to be found. You couldn't see him. He was gone somewhere, out of space or something. So we stopped. And we stopped at quite a convenient stop because this was a spot where all the trash cans were at. So where you put, if you live in an apartment, they got a bunch of trash cans. So this is basically where we stopped. We stopped here and we started looking for this man, Emilio, to see if maybe, just maybe, he was in one of these trash cans. So we tested our luck. Also like I said, I have some sympathy for this dude stealing my game, but we could buy him some time with this. It was a win-win. But not really, because he stole my game. So we were still in the area of the trash cans, and surprise, surprise, they didn't find Emilio. And you know what they did next? They questioned me and Lane where we live. And I don't know about you guys, but you gotta be some intelligent guy to give your house number away, to give it to three complete strangers and tell them where you live. That's just not my thing. I don't know if it's your guys' thing to do that, but that's not my thing. So me and Lane pretty much just told these dudes a bunch of dumb stuff that didn't even make sense. As long as it distracted them from bringing up the point that we wouldn't tell them where we live, that was fine by me. But they just kept questioning where we live over and over and over. So we just came up with nonsense. Eventually, they just gave up and they just went home. Look, man, and I was not trying to get chased down by these cucks. So what me and Lane did is we just went a completely different route. We both don't even know. But the important thing is we didn't even get chased down by these cucks. So that's all that mattered. So after we lost those guys, we went to Lane's house to see if he was there, to make sure if he was actually hiding somewhere in Lane's house. And the guy wasn't even there. So that's the story. I hope you enjoyed. If you got to the end, make sure you comment Grease Cheeseburger down in the comment section. Nobody else knows what that means except for me and you. And also leave a like and subscribe. Hit that big subscribe button and punch it with your nice little thumb right there. Thumb exercise. Hit the notification bell and share this video if you really enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it that well, that's why you comment down. You tell me how the video was. But if that's all, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, that's it. You go have a nice day now.